Ever since the discovery of electricity, the minds of many scientists have been racking their brains to find a way to convert electrical energy into light in order to replace oil lamps and old oil lamps forever. This idea began to take shape and give hope of realization only when the English chemist Sir Humphrey Davy had the intention, in 1811, to pass electric current through two coal electrodes, obtaining the first electric arc, and in this way electric light. From this date, the attempts multiplied, countless experiments were carried out, but without being able to obtain the illumination of rooms for a longer period of time. The first important step towards achieving this goal was taken by the English chemist Joseph Swan, who, in 1850, began working on a light bulb made of a piece of paper and a thin filament. A few years later, in 1854, Heinrich Goebel presented in New York a lamp with a carbonized bamboo filament, which produced light as a result of the passage of an electric current through it. In 1860, Joseph Swan created a light bulb whose filament was made of strips of carbonized paper, obtaining recognition from the British authorities for his invention. However, the first incandescent light bulb, then simply called a light bulb, was created by Swan on December 8, 1878, when he inserted a thin piece of cellulose into a glass globe, which was then hermetically sealed. He heated the filament and sucked the gases out of the glass globe using the vacuum pump invented by Hermann Sprengel, creating the first vacuum lamp. But the scientific world considers the true inventor of the electric light bulb to be the American scientist Thomas Alva Edison, who presented, on October 21, 1879, his bamboo charcoal filament bulb, equipped with a socket and a base, two elements also invented by him, indispensable for the normal functioning of an electric light bulb. By gradually increasing the intensity of the current, the light became brighter and brighter. Incandescent bulbs that appeared before Edison's invention had a filament that was too sensitive, which is why they burned out or melted very quickly. That is why inventors sought to evacuate the air from the glass globe, creating a vacuum, so that the filament could better withstand high temperatures. During his research, Edison used several types of filament, finally settling on one made of platinum, which had a very high melting point of 1,755 degrees Celsius. It lasted for about 10 minutes, after which it melted. After experimenting with 1,600 materials, Edison concluded that the most resistant filament was that made of carbon, which has a melting point of 3,500 degrees Celsius. This is how he ended up making a light bulb with a bamboo carbon filament brought from Japan, which burned for 900 hours. Using the light bulb he designed and the current supplied by the Pearl Street power plant, also built by him, he was able to bring light to the homes of New Yorkers, where he initially had 85 subscribers, and at the beginning of the 20th century, he had over 1 million beneficiaries, so that Edison's invention was quickly generalized, finding immediate and multiple practical applications.